a town hall tonight centered around public safety concerns and how to get crime under control. City Councilman Eric Costello and mayoral candidate Sheila Dixon will join us on the panel as part of our Your Voice series. And with a preview of tonight's town hall, Sheila Dixon is joining us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so what is it that you have been hearing from residents? I know you've been making the rounds around this city, but in terms of their biggest concerns and complaints as it relates to crime, and then what is your message tonight and to them about how we solve it?
So there's three things. One, people don't feel safe. People are afraid. Carjackings, thefts, stealing cars, quality of life. And people want to see the presence of officers in their community, engage with them, walking the beat, talking to them, getting to know the residents, and that's not happening. Give you an example. Yesterday, I saw police officers
somebody
that
just threw
were
something at her while she was speaking. It's crazy. You can see that she looks distracted. Now, this is the former mayor of Baltimore. She was convicted of embezzlement for receiving gift cards. Since then, we had two other mayors who also committed crimes and had to step down. Right now, she's about to run against the mayor now, Brandon Scott. But this happened during a live interview with her talking about a town hall that she was supposed to be having. And it looks like she's being assaulted.
Give you an example. Yesterday, I saw police officers that were in the area.
Yo, I don't mean to laugh. Yo, this is not funny. Look, I apologize. It's not funny. Domestic violence is not funny. It's just that the way she's looking to the side like that. Like, yo, go to Bob. Bob, what's going on with the weather? Like, yo, what's up with them not switching to Bob or going to the traffic? Hold on, man. This is crazy.
They were in their cars on the cemeteries, not doing what they need to do.
So let me ask you this. Is some of that police saying, you know what, we've heard it repeatedly, police saying it, prosecutors saying our hands are tied, there's not much that we can do. Even if we get out there. There's a lot of feedback there. Are you hearing my question?
Why you ain't just go to Bob with traffic? Yo, it's not funny, yo. You know how it is in relationships, yo. Y'all just be acting stupid. Like, welcome to the real world. People have problems in the relationships. One thing is this: I would never be cool with men putting hands on women and all that goofy stuff. This is definitely totally unprofessional. It's not her fault that it spilled over into this interview. She might have been in a position where she couldn't counsel this to later, and she had to go on her Zoom and do what she had to do. She's running for office to run the city. And all the stuff she's saying about needing help and police, like, she needs help. She needs the police. But I say one thing, like, yo, she stood tall, like, trying to get through the interview while, yo, whoever he was being a dickhead. Yo was definitely being a dickhead. He don't have no respect for what she's trying to do, her moves she's trying to make, and I hope that, this doesn't affect what I mean, I want to see the people run for mayor. I want to see what they're talking about. I want to see what their political views are, the direction moving forward, especially when it comes to these schools. I don't really care about their personal life. I don't care who sleep or who what. That's not my business. But it's just unfortunate that and this spilled over into a live interview. Like, she's supposed to click the Bob with traffic, but let's see.
Yes.
Is it some of that police are feeling like there's nothing we can do because we can't hold them accountable? We can't enforce laws that say we can't talk to them, we can't do anything. Is that part of it?
But we can hold them accountable. We can do something, and we need to. And our police officers have a responsibility to do things in order to assist. And we've got to do that. We have to step up. We have to try to work with different communities in our neighborhood, so that we can get involved and engage.
Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. She is fighting them off for real, doing a live interview. That's crazy. I can't believe this is. I can't believe. Yo, Bob, go to traffic. Dan Ravers, what the weather going to be like? Why is we still on this? Yo, these producers let this play out. And I think it's like a 15-second delay in case somebody do something crazy, something happen. Maybe even a 30-second delay. There's no way that this should have been aired. It should have been Bob with traffic. Bob would have been like eating his donut and like, oh, and got himself together and said, well, Denise, blah, 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 blah. There's no way that this should have been aired. There's no way that this should have been aired. Granted, it's not the news fault that she's going through what she's going through in her personal life, but we could have saved the broadcasting, the whole channel, the embarrassment, and her the embarrassment. Like she's running for mayor. Granted, she got a checkered past, but she definitely have a long resume. If you Google Mayor Sheila Dixon, she was on the board of estimates. She was the president of the city council. Like she went through the fraternity to get to where she needs. She has a long resume. So we're gonna have to put some respect on that. Whether you agree with her or not, we gotta put some respect on it. And I don't agree with this. This is fucked up. Keep your hands to yourself. Men and women alike. This is not cool. You know, I'm laughing, I'm playing comic relief, but this is not okay at all. And they said that the way her voice sound like that from her having a cold, dude, your voice don't sound like that when you have a cold. She was in there yelling with this nut. That's what she was doing. She was fussing with this nut, or God forbid he put his hands on her. He grabbed her neck or something. Three things. She smoked cigars, she was yelling and screaming, or he choked out. That's not how you talk when you got a cold. And I don't mean no disrespect, but I doubt that she smoked cigars. So it's either she was screaming. 9 times out of 10 they was going back and forth, but this is not okay. It's just crazy that this made it to the TV. Like it's crazy.
Tonight we're gonna be here from residents. We're gonna be talking to them.
All right, and we hear that you're fighting through this
Yes.
going around. We're gonna let you conserve your voice, and we'll see you tonight. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Feel better.
Thank you.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Yo, we gotta watch this again. I ain't gonna say nothing.
A town hall tonight centered around public safety concerns and how to get crime under control. City Councilman Eric Costello and mayoral candidate Sheila Dixon will join us on the panel as part of our Your Voice series. And with a preview of tonight's town hall, Sheila Dixon is joining us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so what is it that you have been hearing from residents? I know you've been making the rounds around this city, but in terms of their biggest concerns and complaints as it relates to crime, and then what is your message tonight and to them about how we solve it?
So there's three things. One, people don't feel safe. People are afraid. Carjackings, thefts, stealing cars, quality of life. And people want to see the presence of officers in their community, engage with them, walking the beat, talking to them, getting to know the residents, and that's not happening. Give you an example. Yesterday, I saw police officers that were...
He is a fuck nigga. I'm sorry. What type of man? What he throwing shit? She live on the news. He don't give a fuck at this point about nothing she trying to do. No future. He don't care about nothing. Some may say, well, she got locked up for gift cards or whatever. Yo, it's corruption. I'm not justifying corruption. It's corruption in all forms of government. All they do is take. You just see it on a local level, and you're like, no, they take on every level. I'm not saying one is better than the other, but that don't take away from the fact she didn't kill anybody. She's a human. That's somebody's mother. That's somebody's mother. That's somebody's daughter. She shouldn't be treated like that. Yo, like, for real, and to you men out there, black women been running Baltimore City. It might not have been the best, but they doing a way better job than you guys. All the mayors, the last couple of mayors, been women. Pew, Stephanie. Even though, they had other situations where, one of them doing time in the feds. That's just Baltimore. It is what it is. But the point of the matter is, I don't want to take away. I think people are Think about the fact that she had some corruption with her, but it ain't that too bad that she can't run again. So she's obviously running again. So let's just set all that to the side and say, hey, this is a woman. This is not okay at all. It's not okay.
In the area, but they were in their cars out of the cemeteries, not doing what they need to do.
So let me ask you this: is some of that?
What, she ain't do the laundry or something, yo? What she do the? Why is you throwing clothes at her? Her underclothes? Like, we want. This is crazy. I hope her son come and pay you a visit. I hope the same. And see, here's the thing, and she put out a statement saying, like, it's the holidays, people are stressed or whatever, because she was asked about it during the town hall meeting that she's speaking about now. She was asked about the incident, and she was like, she wanted, people to understand that, people. She just basically made up an excuse. Typically, what women do in a lot of situations with domestic violence, they protect the person that's doing all the fuck shit. You understand what I'm saying? And, she said that it's just holidays, and people deal with stress different. I agree, but that is not the position you're in, and not the position you're trying to fill. This is not okay. The people around you need to protect you. And it don't matter, like, any little dirt that come, they supposed to be there to clean it up, because you got to be presented a certain type of way so you can win and hopefully do some good shit for this city. I don't care about the other stuff. All of y'all crooks. If you want me to be honest, all of y'all crooks, y'all pushing gay stuff. Y'all don't care about. If you could do something different, I'm a convicted felon. I changed my life. So I will give you a second chance. Or whoever's good for the job. So I don't really care about your past. That's still, I cannot, it don't matter. Like, I see my mother in this lady. I can't, I'm not cool. I'm not all right with this.
Police saying, you know what? We've heard it repeatedly. Police saying it, prosecutors saying our hands are tied. There's not much that we can do. Even if we get out there. There's a lot of feedback there. Are you hearing my question?
Yes.
Is it some of that police are feeling like there's nothing we can do because we can't hold them accountable?
Or maybe, you know what? Maybe, so, like, let's say the anchor, she can't see what's going on. I don't know if she can see what's going on, because she said I hear feedback. So maybe she can't see. That's why she ain't say, hey, Bob, how's the traffic? But I'm pretty sure the producers behind the scenes that's on these control boards could see what's going on. They could have said, yo, Dan, what the traffic going to be like? What's the weather? Well, is a cold front moving in, anything but this. This is crazy.
They're not. We can't enforce laws that say we can't talk to them. We can't do anything. Is that part of it?
But we can hold them accountable. We can do something, and we need to. And our police officers have a responsibility to do things in order to assist. And we've got to do that. We have to step up. We have to try to live different community in our neighborhood, so that we can get involved and engage. So tonight we're going to be here from residents. We're going to be talking to them.
All right, and we hear that you're fighting through this
Yes.
going around. We're going to let you conserve your voice, and we'll see you tonight. Thank you so much.
That's crazy. That's crazy. She blocking. She like this. Like a daggone receiver running down the joint and blocking tackles. That's crazy. And she like, I see you tonight. She made a producer might been trying to tell her to wrap it up because of that. You know what I mean? And like, she over there blinking, like, blink 3 times if you need some help. She was definitely blinking. Like, yo, come help. Nah, this is not cool. We not doing that. And like, the people, and the thing you gotta understand, these people are human. They got problems like everybody else. Stop putting these people up on pedestals. You got a person running for the president, that's indicted. You think about all politicians. So before everybody say, oh, they don't care because of that, because I heard a lot of that. If you gonna this be like that across the board when it comes to all of them. There's still a woman. She's a human, you know. Like, she could be any of our mothers. I think she old enough to be my mother. And I don't like it. And rest in peace to my mother. So yeah, this triggering.